Hello everyone. In this video I am providing explanation about the painter Balthasar Klossowski de Rola. Please like and subscribe my channel. Balthasar Klossowski de Rola, widely known as Balthus, was a Polish French painter whose enigmatic and provocative works have left an indelible mark on modern art. Born on 29 February 1908 in Paris, Balthus was the second son of Erich Klossowski, a noted art historian, and Elisabeth Dorothea Spiro, a painter. His early life was steeped in a rich cultural milieu with frequent interactions with prominent artists and intellectuals, including the poet Rainer Maria Rilke, who became a close family friend and mentor. The Street 1933, this painting is one of Balthus' most well-known works. Balthus showed an early talent for drawing, encouraged by his artistic mother and the intellectual atmosphere of his home. Despite his lack of formal training, he exhibited a remarkable ability to capture complex emotional state and a keen interest in the human form. Treasure Dreaming, 1938. This controversial painting portrays a young girl in a relaxed pose, reflecting Balthus' recurring themes of girl in introspective or suggestive position. Balthus' early exposure to art and literature shaped his unique vision and artistic philosophy. He was largely self-taught, and his early works already displayed a maturity and distinctiveness and would characterize his entire career. As a child, he met prominent cultural figures such as the poet Rainer Maria Rilke, who became a close family friend and mentor. Rilke's support and the encouragement of other intellectuals and artists, including Andre Gide and Jan Cocteau, were instrumental in Balthus' early career. Balthus' paintings are renowned for their dreamlike quality, often depicting scenes of everyday life, imbued with a scene of mystery and ambiguity. His most famous work frequently feature young girls in enigmatic poses, blending innocence and eroticism in a way that has sparked considerable emblematic of his style, characterized by meticulous composition, classical technique, and a hauntingly still atmosphere. His first major work, a series of illustrations for the books Matsu, A Story of a Boy and His Cat, was published when he was just 13 years old with a perfect relic. Balthus' artistic development was heavily influenced by his travel and the art of encountered. The Mountain, 1937. This painting is noted for its blend of landscapes and human figures, capturing a serene yet airy atmosphere. He spent significant time in Italy, where he was deeply inspired by the frescoes of Piero della Francesca and the techniques of Corviggio. This influence are evident in his meticulous approach of composition, his use of light and shadow, and the serene, timeless quality of his figures. In the 1930s, Balthus began to establish himself in the Persian art scenes. His early works, such as The Street 1933 and The Guitar Lesson 1934, garnered attention for their provocative subjects matter and classical technique. The Guitar Lesson, in particular, in emblematic of his overview depicting a young girl in a disturbingly intimate pose. This painting, along with other that explore the boundaries between innocence and eroticism, sparked considerable controversy and debate. Balthus himself remained enigmatic about his intonation, often asserting that his work were meant to be poetic rather than literal. Throughout his career, Balthus remained committed to figurative painting, excusing the abstract and avant-garde trends that dominated the 20th century artwork. His works often feature young girls in dreamlike, introspective poses set against meticulously rendered backgrounds, painting like There's Dreaming 1938 and The Room 1954 are celebrated for their technical precision, serene atmosphere, and the physiological depth of their subjects. Balthus' personal life was as unconventional as his art. In 1937, despite his seclusion, Balthus held several significant exhibitions which helped solidify his reputation as a master of modern painting. Notable retrospective included those at the Tate Gallery in London 1968, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York 1984, and the Central Purdue in Paris 1983. This exhibition showcased the breadth and depth of his work, highlighting his technical skill and the unique, often controversial nature of his subject's matter. Balthus passed away on 18 February 2001 in Switzerland.